That shit was sick though. But I mean, this soundtrack is also just timeless for me. It has to be in like a top 3 soundtrack just because of nostalgia. Like there's no way. And when I think of music, like if I'm not, because I did track and cross country in high school, but if I'm not thinking about running to a song or just doing something like acrobatic and crazy to some beat, I'm thinking of doing something to a basketball beat. I'm thinking of Quad City DJs as I'm dribbling between my legs, breaking someone's ankles, going to the rim and just or putting up 3. I'm thinking of Biz Markie and the track later on in the album. Like I'm thinking of those tracks as I'm doing stuff. I can't do any of those moves, but that's what I'm thinking of.
What's funny is I definitely have more of association with the actual movie than the soundtrack. Growing up, I vividly remember going to the movie theater with my friends.
You saw it in theaters?
I saw it in theaters, I think 4 times. Like I made my mom take me. It was probably 3, but maybe 4. And I remember the first time I went when it was opening night, and they gave all the kids that went to the movie, they gave them a stuffed animal of one of the characters from the movie in like their Toon Squad uniform. I don't think so. Maybe it's in my mom's garage somewhere, but I'm pretty sure I got Bugs Bunny in his Toon Squad uniform. You know, and it was about this big. It was pretty big too. It wasn't like a small little Beanie Baby. It was a large size stuffed animal. And I just remember being blown away and just being so excited for the movie. And I loved it. And it was hilarious, and I can see why someone today who's never seen it, like a younger person, thinking it's weird, but at the time it was really crazy. It was a whole different thing to see cartoons with real people. That was a wild concept, and it blew us all away. We didn't think it was weird at all. We were just amazed at it.
I was gonna tie it back to the girl you were talking about, because I feel like there was a conversation I had where someone said, yeah, the movie's kind of whack, like it's just kind of dorky and weird and whatnot. And I've never thought of it that way. Like, it's just something you grow up with. My favorite movie of all time is Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, and people are like, dude, that movie's creepy and weird. It's like, no, it's a great movie though. So
but I think everything else in the movie is great as well. Bill Murray is amazing in it. I love Bill Murray, and I think he's hilarious in Space Jam. And you got Danny DeVito doing the voice acting, and you have all the other NBA stars that are in it.
Of that time, which is it's just kind of crazy to think about, because I'm sure a lot of people nowadays don't know who these people are.
Right, and of course, we've all heard the news that LeBron James is doing the next Space Jam,
and they've been talking about it since 2015.
Yeah, supposedly it has a date. It's coming out in June of 2021 or July.
You gonna go see it?
I will. I don't know if I'll see it in theaters, but I'll definitely see it. I'll watch it.
I'll see it. Well,
but what I'm worried about is, I can imagine being a 30-year-old when the original Space Jam coming out and watching it and be like, what the fuck is this? And I feel like I'm going to have that same feeling, like, this is really for kids. It's not meant for me.
I'm going to watch it. I'll see it in theaters. I mean, if there were no pandemic, I would say,
I just can't see it topping the original, because the Looney Tunes is really not relevant today. Back then in the mid 90s, we were still watching Looney Tunes. We were still paying attention to Bugs Bunny and Daffy Duck and all those other Elmer Fudd and all those characters. No one watches those anymore. It's all about SpongeBob.
Which is weird, because SpongeBob. SpongeBob's not like. There's a 4-year difference between Space Jam and SpongeBob.
That is crazy.
SpongeBob and Cat Dog came out around the same time. 1999, 2000, and Space Jam 96. It's crazy to think that they're.
Well, I'm sure there's other more current cartoons, but it's definitely not Looney Tunes.
No, but you're right though. That's what makes it weird. Is like there's a 3 to 4 year difference, but Looney Tunes is outdated.
Right.
Interesting to think about. So, yeah. But yeah, man. But the movie though, I mean, I don't think there's really much to describe about it. I feel like a lot of people have most likely seen it. Looney Tunes.
You can't really describe it anyway. You have to watch it, and you have to go into it knowing that it's made for kids. But it is a great piece of history in terms of just sports and cinema. One of the things is this is one of the first movies to implement a virtual, like a 360-degree virtual set. So they did a whole room of green screen.